The story begins with a shocking and suspenseful event that immediately grabs the audience's attention. An alien fleet, far larger and more powerful than anything humanity has seen before, launches a devastating attack on Earth. Their mission is clear: extract resources from one of Earth's remote cities. But in their greed and blind ambition, the aliens make a critical mistake, one that will change the course of history forever. Instead of simply targeting military assets or important infrastructure, they mistakenly target a local school, where a group of children are gathered. The alien commanders, so sure of their dominance over the human race, fail to realize the significance of their actions. In one fatal decision, they unleash hell on the innocent. The strike is devastating, and several children, including a young boy, are killed in the attack. The boy is the son of Major David, an experienced soldier who has fought in many battles across the world. As the alien ships retreat, leaving a trail of destruction, David's world comes crashing down. His son, the only family he had left, has been taken from him in the most brutal way imaginable. As the alien ship strikes, we see a young child, no older than 10, who just moments ago was playing with his friends in a schoolyard. With no warning, a massive explosion tears through the building and the child is killed instantly. The scene is haunting, showing the innocence lost in a single moment. Back at home, Major David receives the heartbreaking news. As he hears the reports of the attack and the casualties, the devastation sets in. When he's told that his son was among the dead, his face hardens with shock and rage. His grief quickly transforms into an unrelenting fury, and the audience can feel the weight of his pain. The quiet soldier is now filled with a burning desire for vengeance. He is no longer just a soldier. He is a father who has lost his child in an unforgivable way. David's eyes burn with fury as he stares at the news feed, watching the alien ships pull back into the distance. He clenches his fists, his jaw tight with anger. This moment, this raw emotion, hooks the audience, making them desperate to know what David will do next. Will he seek justice for his son's death, or will he fall into despair? The pain and rage inside Major David build up, pushing him past the limits of what he thought he could endure. As the news spreads across Earth, it's clear that this attack was no random strike. It was a calculated decision by the aliens to show their power. The aliens thought of humans as nothing more than insects, unworthy of their attention, and they considered children to be insignificant. But now the aliens had made a deadly mistake. They killed a human child, and in doing so, they awakened something primal in humanity, an undeniable urge for revenge. David's mind becomes consumed by a single thought: never kill a human child. He is no longer just seeking justice, he is seeking vengeance. His heart, fueled by grief, thirsts for retribution. And he knows he will stop at nothing to make sure the aliens pay for what they've done. It is this moment, this turning point, that will set the course for the rest of the story. As David trains, prepares, and gathers his forces, he knows that this is not just about one boy. This is about sending a message to the alien invaders. The human race will never forget their children. No one, no matter how powerful, will ever be allowed to harm them without facing the consequences. David's decision to act on this vengeance will ripple through the world, and soon humans will unite in a way they never have before. This attack, this mistake, will set in motion the greatest fight humanity has ever faced. The suspense builds as the audience begins to wonder, how far will David go to make the aliens pay for what they've done? Will he succeed in taking down the advanced alien fleet that thought so little of humans? Or will the weight of the war he is about to start be too much to handle? This opening part sets the stage for an action-packed and emotionally charged journey. It establishes the stakes right away, creating a sense of urgency that keeps the audience engaged. The grief, anger, and resolve that Major David feels are not just personal. They resonate with anyone who understands the pain of losing a loved one, especially a child. By focusing on the human emotions and the devastating mistake made by the aliens, the story immediately pulls in the audience, making them eager to see what happens next. Major David is no stranger to loss. His past is filled with heartache, having fought on countless battlefields. But nothing compares to the pain he feels after the death of his son. To understand his anger, we look back at his life before the alien attack. David was once part of an elite squad, trained in the toughest conditions to be the best soldier Earth had to offer. His life was filled with purpose, but it came at a heavy cost. He lost his wife and daughter during a previous alien assault. His family was torn apart when an alien ship attacked their home. The aliens thought of humans as weak, and they showed no mercy. This trauma shaped David into the warrior he became, but it also hardened his heart. The pain of losing everything he loved made him swore to never let anyone harm the innocent again. Now, after losing his son, David's grief has turned into something far more dangerous: rage. The man who once sought peace is now consumed by the need for vengeance. This deep emotional core makes David's character relatable and tragic. A man who has seen too much loss and will stop at nothing to ensure the aliens pay for their crimes. David is not alone in his mission for revenge. He leads a group of specially trained soldiers, all hand-picked for their unique skills. These are not ordinary soldiers. They are experts in combat, strategy, and survival, and they have all suffered losses to the aliens in one way or another. Together, they form a tight-knit team, driven by the same goal: to strike back at the alien invaders who have taken so much from humanity. The team's first task is to prepare for the attack. They know they can't fight the aliens with conventional weapons. They must be smarter. David, using his military experience, begins studying alien technology, reverse engineering their weapons, and developing new tools to give them an advantage. The team's ingenuity and resourcefulness come into play as they begin to use alien technology to their benefit. They develop cloaking devices, allowing them to remain invisible to the enemy, and AI-assisted drones, which can scout ahead and relay vital information. These futuristic sci-fi elements not only make the soldiers more effective, but also add an exciting technological layer to the story. With these new tools at their disposal, they are ready for a fight, prepared to take the battle directly to the aliens. David's soldiers are not only well prepared, but highly motivated. The loss of their loved ones and the anger over the alien attack pushes them beyond their limits. They are willing to sacrifice everything to stop the aliens and protect the future of humanity. As the team gears up for battle, the tension rises. Every decision they make, every piece of technology they develop, brings them one step closer to their ultimate goal: revenge. As David and his team prepare to strike, they know that this will not be an easy fight. The aliens are advanced, powerful, and ruthless. But with their new weapons and their burning desire for justice, they feel more confident than ever. They are ready to show the invaders that humanity is not to be underestimated. Major David and his team are no longer the underdogs. They've become a force to be reckoned with. With their new alien technology, they stealthily infiltrate the heart of the alien base, a massive, heavily guarded facility where a fleet of alien warships is stationed. The base is a high-tech fortress, filled with security systems and armed guards, but David's team is ready for anything. They have spent weeks preparing for this mission, analyzing every piece of alien tech and refining their strategy. The aliens, arrogantly believing humans are no match for their advanced technology, are caught completely off guard. They think of humanity as weak, easily manipulated, and not worth their attention. But Major David's team proves them wrong. The operation is intense and fast-paced. The team splits into smaller groups to attack from different angles, using their cloaking devices to remain invisible to the alien sensors. They move like shadows, silently taking down guards, sneaking into control rooms, and disabling communication systems. Every move they make is calculated, precise, and executed flawlessly. The tension is high as the team fights to maintain the element of surprise. But once the first strike is made, chaos erupts. The action scenes are full of energy and suspense. We see the team using orbital bombardment to target key alien structures from above, sending shockwaves through the base. The enemy's defenses are overwhelmed by the unexpected attack, and the team capitalizes on the confusion. The soldiers, cloaked and invisible, move swiftly through the shadows, dodging alien sensors and avoiding detection. They're like ghosts, striking without warning and retreating before the aliens can react. These moments of stealth add a layer of tension, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. Once they reach the heart of the alien base, the battle shifts to close-quarters combat. Major David leads the charge, using his martial arts skills to take on alien soldiers in hand-to-hand fights. His precision and speed are unmatched as he takes down enemies left and right, each strike showing the depth of his training. His team follows his lead, working together to eliminate the alien threat. But it's not just brute strength that wins this battle, it's ingenuity. The humans use their survival instincts and newfound understanding of alien tech to their advantage. They hack into the alien systems, disrupting shields, disabling weapons, and even turning the alien weapons against their own forces. The cleverness and adaptability of the team are on full display, showing the aliens that humans are not to be underestimated. As the battle rages on, Major David and his team face an even greater challenge. They have successfully infiltrated the heart of the alien base, but now they must face the alien general, a towering, formidable figure with advanced combat skills and a terrifying reputation. David and the general clash in a brutal showdown. The fight is fierce, with each side pushing the limits of their abilities. David's anger fuels him, but he knows time is running out. Alien reinforcements are on their way, and they need to escape before they're overwhelmed. The suspense builds as Major David must decide, should he risk finishing the fight and take down the general, or should he prioritize getting his team to safety? Every second counts, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The clock is ticking, and the fate of his team and humanity rests on David's ability to make the right choice. At first, the aliens thought humans would be easy to defeat. They underestimated the strength and resilience of the human spirit. The aliens believed their superior technology and powerful fleets would easily crush the small and unprepared human forces. But Major David and his team proved them wrong. The surprise attack they launched sent shockwaves through the alien ranks. It became clear that humans were not just fighting back. They were outsmarting the aliens at every turn. The aliens realized that Major David's team had been studying their technology and tactics, preparing for this moment. The humans knew exactly how to exploit weaknesses in the alien forces and use their own advanced weapons against them. This wasn't a battle of brute force, it was a battle of wits. And humanity had the upper hand. The underdog spirit was alive and well, as David and his team fought with everything they had, showing the universe that humanity could hold its ground against even the most advanced forces. In the midst of this intense battle, tragedy strikes. Bonner, Major David's best friend and trusted comrade, is killed in action. His death hits David hard, not only because he has lost his closest friend, but also because it fuels the rage and determination burning inside him. Bonner was more than just a soldier, he was family. They had fought side by side through countless battles, always watching each other's backs. Now, David feels the weight of his loss, and it becomes the driving force behind his quest for vengeance. This moment is deeply emotional, and it draws the audience in. David's pain and grief are palpable. He knows that Bonner's death cannot go unpunished, and the revenge that had already been simmering inside him now burns hotter than ever. The entire team feels the same way. Bonner's sacrifice ignites a fire in each of them, and they are all determined to avenge their fallen comrade. This emotional bond between the soldiers makes the audience care about the characters and their mission even more. They are no longer just soldiers. They are a family fighting for each other and for humanity's survival. Fueled by rage and the need for justice, Major David leads his team through wave after wave of alien forces. Using futuristic weapons and high-tech tools, they continue to push back the alien invaders. David's leadership and his team's training make them an unstoppable force. They navigate through the alien base, using every advantage to defeat their enemies, whether it's cloaking devices, AI-assisted drones, or their sheer will to survive. But just as they begin to make progress, the aliens reveal their trump card, robotic alien soldiers, a new wave of deadly mechanical warriors designed to wipe out the human threat once and for all. These machines are stronger, faster, and more relentless than anything the team has faced so far. The clash is intense. The humans are outnumbered, but they fight with everything they've got. Major David and his soldiers don't hesitate. They push forward, using their skills, advanced technology, and determination to take down the robotic soldiers one by one. The fight is brutal, with each move more desperate than the last. The odds are stacked against them, but the human team is relentless. In these high-stakes moments, the action becomes even more intense, and the audience can't look away. Every second counts, and the fate of humanity hangs in the balance. Will Major David and his team survive, or will they be crushed by the alien forces? The suspense and excitement keep the viewers on the edge of their seats, eager to see what happens next. The final confrontation between Major David and the alien commander is the emotional and action-packed climax of the story. This is the moment that everyone has been waiting for. the revenge for the death of David's son. The alien commander, who is responsible for the attack that killed the young boy, stands at the heart of the alien fleet. He is a proud, arrogant leader, boasting about his race's superior AI and technology. He believes that nothing, no human force, can stand up to his command. Major David, however, is ready. This battle is not just about military tactics. It's about the human spirit, the drive to protect, and the quest for justice. With his team by his side, David combines cutting-edge human technology, including AI-assisted drones and cloaking devices, with his own military ingenuity. He uses their weakness, underestimating humanity, as an advantage. This battle is not just about firepower, it's about strategy and survival. As David faces the alien commander in hand-to-hand combat, every move is calculated. He uses his knowledge of martial arts, gained from years of fighting on Earth, alongside his understanding of the aliens' advanced tech. The alien commander, though confident in his superior weapons, begins to realize that David's unpredictable human tactics are something he can't match. David's raw determination and emotional strength make him a formidable opponent, and the commander begins to falter. In the heat of the battle, David's emotions surge to the surface. This moment is not just about defeating the alien commander, it's about avenging his son and reclaiming what was lost. Every punch, every strike is a release of the pain he's carried since the day his son was killed. As he finally delivers the blow that defeats the alien commander, the emotional weight of the moment hits hard. David looks down at the commander's fallen form, realizing that this victory doesn't bring his son back. But in that moment, he feels a sense of peace, as though avenging his son has brought him closer to closure. The victory is sweet, but it's not without its cost. David's heart aches, but he knows that justice has been served. The aliens may have thought their superior technology would give them an edge, but David's humanity, his emotional drive, his love for his son, was something they couldn't predict or defeat. With the alien commander defeated, Major David and his team turn their attention to the rest of the alien fleet. The human forces, now emboldened by their victory, launch a final strike. The alien fleet, shocked by the loss of their leader and the unexpected strength of the humans, begins to retreat. It's a moment of triumph for humanity, a clear message to the aliens: never underestimate the power of human determination. However, the victory comes with a bittersweet realization for Major David. Though the aliens have been defeated, he feels the weight of the loss he's experienced. His son is still gone and the war may be over, but the fight for humanity's survival is never truly finished. As he looks out over the battlefield, the weight of his responsibility sinks in. He knows that while the aliens have been driven away, the universe will never be the same, and humanity's strength has been tested in ways no one could have predicted. The final shot is of David standing tall, looking towards Earth, a place that has just proven its resilience. He sends one last message to the galaxy: never kill a human child or face their wrath. The fight is over for now, but David knows the humans will always stand ready to defend their own.